I won an award. Before we get started with today's video, I'd like to thank my sponsor, me. I just won a short film contest. It was a 48-hour film sprint. If you want to see it, you can go to the link in the description. All my other content that I do there is there as well, because it's technically my main channel, but, you know. Anyways. Greetings and salutations. My name is Connor, and welcome back to Courier's Path. No, don't roll the Really getting the money worth for that hour spent making that intro, I guess. That's the second time now. I'm so glad that you guys liked the last video. I got a lot of positive feedback and a whole lot of comments. I've never had a video blow up like this. Jesus, man, 200 subscribers in less than a week? You guys are insane. Absolutely killing it. I did get a comment from this man. I'm gonna move over so my editor doesn't get mad at me, even though that's me. This man right here, look at him. You know what he said? He said this. Next series I'm gonna do is gonna be walking from my house to his mother's house. Get it? Intercourse with his mother. And then there's this guy. Glitch, buddy, Glitch. Okay, Glitch, how about this? If I get 3,000 views and, let's say, 250 likes, something like that, on this video in less than, like, 72 hours, maybe 80, then I'll do 2 days of my trek, the walk, in an NCR Ranger cosplay, just for you, Pookie Bear. Because I do like the idea. It's just gonna be so hot. You want me to melt? Ah. Also got some really good advice from people that sounded like they knew what they're talking about. And I'm taking it all with a grain of salt because it's random strangers on the internet, but they had some credible sources and what they said made sense. I got this one guy from the military. He gave me some good advice. Snake gators, that's a genius idea. Also got advice from this guy over in this general area. He knows a marathoner, or asked a marathoner some questions, so my preparation for at least the first few weeks until I can get used to it probably will be 3 miles every other day, and then I'm gonna end the week off with a 3 to 5 mile run. I think that's a smart idea. I think that's a good idea. And this guy mentions having backup, and this is the perfect time to introduce you guys to my girlfriend. I get to introduce you to my girlfriend!
Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Today is also my birthday, and because it's my birthday, I get to introduce you to my girlfriend, who...
So yeah, that's my girlfriend Audra. She's going to be driving up there with me, and she's also going to be driving around the area while I'm walking to make sure, you know, I'm okay, and if I need anything, she'll come rescue me, because she's my knight in shining armor. Speaking of the chase vehicle, we did a name for this inglorious bastard, you know, so best 5 comments are getting put in a poll, and then we'll run it from there and see how that things go, but I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. That's a cool idea in my opinion. So this guy named Jake, the best comment I got was from this guy, and it's like a random encounter, dude. He messages me, and he's like, hey man, I got some guns that are Fallout New Vegas themed, and we could, you know, we could do like a range day or something, a video like that, and I could also like come along with you for a few parts of your journey and stuff, like a day or two. Yes, that's a great idea. So we'll probably do a standalone gun video, like, you know, after everything's all said and done, and then while I'm doing the walk and everything, he'll join me for a day or two a part of that. That's going to be amazing. I love the idea of that. I think you guys think that's really cool too. Hopefully you will. I don't know what you guys think. Your collective mass mind, fucking hive mind. But seriously, to everybody that subscribed, I can't thank you enough. To everybody that commented, liked, shared, you guys are amazing. Like, I can't believe that I might actually become a YouTuber now. It's one of my dreams that I've had for the longest time, and I never thought I'd be there. But now I feel like I have a shot at it. At least 5 minutes of fame, you know. I'll take my 5 minutes and skedaddle. Don't worry, guys. All right, let's get down to brass taxes. Let's get to serious business, okay? You know, we got to talk about gear. And I apologize. This part of the video might be long-winded and not funny and just boring in general. It's just gear, kinda. I'll make a few jokes in between. I'll try to make it as entertaining as possible. Might have my list in my hand because it's just kind of easier to read from. But I'm gonna break everything down in categories, and I'm gonna put like what I have and what I don't have, maybe on some graphics or something. I haven't really decided yet. I'll decide once I start editing. But let's get into those categories. Category 1: shelter and sleeping gear. Category 2: clothing and footwear. Category 3: food and cooking supplies. Category 4: defense and survival. Category 5, first aid and safety. Category 6, navigation and communication. Category 7, camera gear and electronics. Category 8, Category 8, personal items. Let me start shelter and sleeping gear off by saying I've got a giant ruck bag and a Gerber knife. Here are pictures of them that I've taken probably last night at some point. I don't know. Look at those pictures. They're beautiful. My sleep plan is a simple like tarp setup, you know, A-frame, lean-to, something simple like that with some paracord, some sticks that I can find maybe. I'm gonna have a sleeping bag, maybe even a sleeping pad. I haven't really decided. And I also want to get like a quilt, like a sleeping quilt thing, because I get cold easily and it gets cold at night over there, so I'd be willing to camp with that extra. I don't like getting cold. Number 2, clothing and footwear. All right, everybody, let's embrace our inner Quentin Tarantinos and our Dan Schneiders, and we shall get into this. Maybe don't embrace Dan Schneider. Got some on-cloud shoes. People clown on me for them. That's not fun. That's not funny. That's not funny to me, and I don't appreciate it. I think my shoes are fine. Pussies. But they're pretty good. I run in them. I've rucked in them. They are a nice shoe. I'm going to bring those, but I'm also thinking about getting hiking boots. I don't know the idea behind that, though. I don't know what kind I should get, so if any of you guys know anything, let me know in the comments. Going to leave that up to you for now. Clothing. Gonna wear like long, drapey, kind of cotton clothing, something that is loose and easy to breathe through. Cotton's pretty good for desert environments from what I hear, because moisture's not really an issue that you worry about. In fact, especially in the day, having moisture, like sweating and then it getting soaked up and the wind hitting it, that can actually be pretty good from what I hear. So gonna go with clothes like that, and like cargo pants and stuff like that. Breathable, movable clothing. Food and cooking supplies. Now, I was debating for a while what kind of food I'd bring. If I'd bring MREs, if I would just bring dehydrated meals, just cans of soup or something. I've come to the conclusion that I want to, like, cook while I'm out there a little bit. Not really cook, but I'm going to bring some, like, sausage, like dried summer sausage and stuff like that. And then cheeses, some hard cheeses individually wrapped, and some bread, some crackers, saltines, grains. I want to make bread like the Outdoor Boys. That guy, I love Luke, man. Hey, it's Luke there from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. That man, him to death, and I don't mean this as an insult, but there's this one fucking scene in one of his episodes, and I love the guy. This is not insulting at all. He's an amazing person, but he's sitting there by his fire with his wife, and they're just listening to an audiobook, and they just... It's too long of just an uncut shot of them sitting there. Oh my god. I find it so humorous. Please don't take that offensively, guys. Yeah, I want to bring stuff like that to cook. And what I'm going to cook with, you might be asking. I got like a little butane stove. I might just be cooking with fire, but I'm going to bring like a little camping pot and a little camping pan. Got a whole breakdown cook-away set, basically, as you can see on screen, with utensils and all that fun jazz. Squeebity-ba-dee-ba-ba. But to cook that stuff, I'm going to need water. How am I going to carry my water? How much water am I going to need? I'm going to get into the water breakdown later. In short, it's around 10 liters a day. So, in short, I'm going to get a 10-liter water bladder. And then I have a canteen, just a basic size canteen. And also I have... No, I don't have. I had. Because I'm so smart. Here's a little tidbit of advice, guys. Do not clean your water bladder with hot water that you got from the stove. You might think, oh, wow, that hot water will clean it so well and disinfect it. No, it will melt your bladder. It will fuck shit up, and you will learn the hard way. I need to get a second, just a 2-liter water bladder. I'll have my canteen, and then I'll have a 10-liter water bladder, and hopefully I will refill that at the end of every day. And there's going to be water in the chase vehicle just in case I'm in a situation where I desperately need water, but I'm going to try to push that off as long as possible. 4. Defense and survival. Now, some of you guys commented asking, you know, like, would I bring a gun or something like that? And of course I would. Damn straight I would. This is America. Insert Childish Gambino audio clip. I have a Beretta 92FS 9mm, gonna be bringing that. It's a beautiful handgun. It should do me fine if I have to kill a coyote or something like that. You know, just in case a fiend tries to steal my caps, Sorry, I'm getting a little off topic here, but it's a fantastic firearm, and I like it a lot. Number 5, safety and first aid. First aid kit, insect repellent, sunscreen, blister prevention like moleskin and stuff like that. And then I'm also gonna get, like Neosporin. Gonna get Quick Clot too, just in case I shoot myself or stab myself or impale myself or fall in a ravine or something. Crevasse? Crevice? Ravine and crevice. Cravine, yeah. Number 6, navigation and communication. Okay, I don't care what I said last video. These LED lights, they get hot, all right? And it's not my fault if I start sweating here. Jesus. Yeah, I plan on getting the Mini Reach 2 Gropin? I don't know. Whatever it's called, it's on the screen. It's a little GPS device, satellite phone kind of thing. It's expensive as shit, but it's very important. It's a very good piece of equipment. I'm also going to have maps and compasses just because retro. Along with all that, I'm going to have my 2 phones, one for the plug, one for the hose. Are you laughing? You should be. In all reality, I'd just use one of them to record video because it's got a better camera on it. But I'm also going to have solar panels things to kind of charge them with, like those little portable ones. I'm going to see how well those work, if at all. Along with those power banks and chargers and all that, I'm going to have a converter in the car. That way I can kind of depot my batteries that are dead to Audra, and then she can charge them over the night and then drop them off to me the next day. But going on to that, and this is a good segue into that, it's all about camera gear now. It's number 6, camera gear and stuff like that. I think that's number 6, right? It was number 7. I was wrong. It was number 7. Camera gear and stuff like that. I've got a lot of the camera gear I need. A little bit about myself, I guess. I come from a film background and a video production background, if you guys couldn't tell with my... I'm going to have to get new microphones. They're these DJI microphones that everybody's got nowadays. Really good. They're like the standard now. Batteries, battery chargers, along with little lights. It'll really boost the production quality of this stuff. Shit. Sorry about that, guys. The light went out, so I apologize for the change in lighting for the rest of the video. Number 8. Personal items. I'm not going to be bringing too many personal items, but I'm definitely going to be bringing what you guys want. Some guy said a platinum chip. That's a great idea. I'm going to be bringing a platinum chip. Another guy said to bring your trusty Vault 13 canteen, so, gotta bring that. Take a few sips out of that. I'm also going to be bringing a book, sketchbook, a deck of cards, because, maybe I'll learn how to play Caravan finally. Still can't fucking figure that game out. Now, that's all said and done for all that stuff. That's all the main gear. Let's talk about a few other key important things. Fuel consumption for my vehicle and water consumption for me. Let me get my notes out here. This is the fuel breakdown. I'm looking at roughly about 3,200 miles of driving in the 2011 Tahoe. It gets about 15 miles per the gallon, with gas prices averaging around $4, just going to say that to round up and stuff. The round trip should cost about $850 in fuel. As for water, I'll need about 10 liters or 2.6 gallons per day, and for a 8-day trip, that's going to be about 80 liters of water, and I'm not going to be able to carry all that, so I'm going to try to just re-up every town I get to, because I'm planning on getting to a town almost every day, because it is a whole thing. But water, very important. I'm going to be taking about 13 liters a day at least. And now we near the end of the second episode of the Courier's Path. This is going to be fun. I think it's going to be a really cool situation. I'm going to do some e-begging here now, so please click off if you don't like that kind of stuff. If you're not interested in it, I'm not going to judge you or anything. I implore you to click off the video, in fact. But however, if you would like to donate to this cause, I have a GoFundMe in the description. I don't want to harp on this too much, but it is going to be a pricey adventure, but it's going to be a fun adventure. And with your help, I think we'll be able to make this possible. Somebody already donated $50. Thank you, Skylar. I appreciate that. I'm going to put everybody that donates in the ends of the videos and stuff like that, and you'll get like exclusive content and stuff like that. It's going to be fantastic. I appreciate everybody. Again, back to not knowing how to end videos. We're here. We're going to Nevada. I don't want to just do the same thing again, so let me just like throw my micro...
These fucking assholes, these fucking assholes!
But Seriously though, check out my short film. It's really good. We won second place. 48 hours. It was